Okay, so we have counted, we think there are 22 skips. We're pretty sure there are 22. Let's see here. So looking on page 31, you see there's a little MF. You guys remember what that means? F.
Mezzo forte.
Yes, mezzo forte, so medium loud. If you look on the other page, it's MP. So all you got to remember is this page is louder than this one. Okay?
I never seem to get play them louder than the other.
Yeah, this page is supposed to be louder than that one. And then right near the end, you see this thing, that arrow thing? You guys remember what you're supposed to do? Yes, you're getting quieter. It's called a decrescendo, and you're just getting quieter because you're going back here where it's quieter.
I read about this in music class.
Yeah. Okay. You've got rests. You've got some measures where your left hand or your right hand doesn't play. You see those? Okay. All right. Let's why don't we do the solfege of the treble clef? Okay. This is a C, but it's not middle C, right? It's starting on a C and starting on a do, but this is the higher one, the treble C, which when you get over to the piano, I'll show you. Okay? All right, are you guys ready? Do. So if do is on a space, then mi is on a space, then so on a space, right? Okay, here we go. Do, mi, so, mi, do, mi, do, re, mi, fa, re, mi, re, do. There's your leap. So, just remember that's the so. Okay, now to the bottom page, except we're still, you have 4 beats of rest. And we start again with the treble clef. Do, mi, so, mi, re, mi, fa, mi, re, do. Yeah, that's the basic idea.
It doesn't look that hard, but once you
Here's the
together,
catch.
right?
You're going to play hands separate. Hands separate is really quite simple. It's when you put the hands together. That's the hard part.
I
Okay.
don't like putting
So
hands together.
I just kind of recommend you not try to put it together this week, because if you know your hands separate really, really well, when you get ready to put them together, it'll be easier. But depending on how we do, I can kind of show you how to do it. There is kind of a trick to it. Okay. I just realized there was one other thing I didn't mention. The very last measure in the left hand, which is really the right. Do you see that treble clef? I didn't explain that yet either. Okay, so do you see this note here? And it has this under it. It's a tie. So you're going to play it the first time and not play it the second time. You're just going to hold it. Well, they're wanting it to be 2 beats, but they couldn't really put a 2-beat note because of the bar line. You know what I mean? That's when they use ties, is often going over a bar line. Okay. And then we also didn't talk about this. What are these other ones? What do those mean? Legato. They're legato. So it's going to be nice and smooth. No space between your notes.
That was what I was thinking for the tie.
Yeah, the tie and the slur. These are actually called slurs, what mean legato. They're the same thing, but it's a tie if it's between notes that are exactly the same. That's what makes it a tie. Okay. And then the other thing I didn't explain was, go back to the top part. You see you have a treble clef and then a bass clef. But if you move your hand over on that bass clef line, you've got a treble clef. Do you see it? Mm-hmm. And then down here on the bottom line, you got 2 treble clefs. Well, obviously your right hand can't play all of that. So the reason you have a treble clef is because your left hand, its lowest note is middle C. So technically you're in the treble clef, both hands. Okay? Mm-hmm. Now they could have written it the other way, but you wouldn't have wanted them to, which I'll show you in a minute how that would have had to look. It wouldn't be pleasant. Okay? All right, I'm going to stop this video.